Hey everybody, it's time for Off the Ledge. This is Annette Dion. This is a daily series that I have had going on for a couple weeks now, where we get together and we bring ourselves back to center. So you can see it's a bright sunny day here. It's kind of, the lighting's real weird. But anyway, we'll just go with it. Just want to kind of acknowledge where we are, where we're in a kind of a real difficult place. This is the time where MAGA wakes up to the damage that they have caused themselves through their hatred. And we have to be patient. And I know that it's really difficult to be patient. But sometimes if we think about how much worse it could be than it is, because look at other countries and what other countries have gone through, we can start to kind of count our blessings and then take what we have to work with and make it work. So I'm going to read from Ernest Holmes. It is Sunday, March 9th. Daylight savings time clocks ahead happened, so I know that's probably throwing a lot of us off. That 1 hour does kind of have an effect, but we'll just go with it. The psalm for today, the verse that Ernest Holmes in this book pulls one line from the Bible from each one. It's a metaphysical approach to spiritual teaching. And Psalm 46 verse 10 is, "Be still and know that I am God." That's a good one to take into the week. And to join us in being still and knowing that ye yourself are God, Church of Spirituality is every single Sunday, live streaming at 1 in just a short time from now. If we feel that our thought by our own will and through the power of concentration must go out somewhere in the invisible and compel things to happen, then we will put strain into our prayer or treatment. This is one of the things we must avoid. Our prayers are spoken in faith, then released to the power of the law. That means not freaking out about things maybe not happening that you're praying about. Through the use of faith and belief in affirmative prayer, which we call spiritual mind treatment, something greater than ourselves acts upon us. If we had the same faith in spiritual laws that we have in physical ones, our faith would be complete and miracles would happen and be observed every day. As we turn to the divine center within us then, realizing the fullness of the activity of the living spirit is working through us, let us announce our good. Without effort or strain and in a relaxed receptivity, let us know that the law of mind acts upon our word, not asking how or why, but with simple acceptance and complete belief. Let us permit this good to be established in our experience. I've been thinking a lot about this lately, that what I've been teaching mostly is for us to be vigilant in what we believe in and what we refuse to believe in. So refusing to believe in a fascist takeover of America that takes hold and stays is, refusing to believe that is really important. I know the fears are coming up, the seeming reality of it is coming up, but I'm noticing more and more that when I'm seeing articles and maybe YouTube videos that have a positive focus on what's working and what is good, I'm really gravitating towards those. So I feel like that's spirit, feels good, spirit guiding me, because it feels good to read those articles and to see those videos of the people rising up and fighting back, and our legal system rising up and fighting back. So I would encourage us to from this point forward to only focus on the good, optimistic, positive stories about what positively is actually happening. Because what's happening with the whole MAGA movement is now it's, I mean, I used to live right outside of where the Jack Daniels distillery was in Lynchburg, Tennessee. Interesting name of a city, but anyway. I never did go to the Jack Daniels distillery to tour it, but I do know that Canada has pulled Kentucky bourbon off the shelf, and Canada's pulled Jack Daniels off the shelf, and you know that that's like red districts in rural communities, you know, kind of territory. So the people that rely on their income for, you know, living on their jobs at these distilleries and the communities, and you know, these distilleries could potentially shut down if they really take a huge financial hit like that. So I'm just asking us all to focus on what is working, and I keep on getting guidance to just keep sharing. What we're in right now is probably the only thing that has the capacity to wake up the MAGA cult to reality, to the reality of what they have voted for and voted in. And you know, that's notwithstanding all the election interference. Let's hear what Kathy Beale has to say for the astrology for today. The moon yesterday was in Cancer, Mars is in Cancer, and today the moon is still in Cancer. It goes into Leo this evening. Should be a fiery day. Let's see. These videos I make daily, and they're around 13 minutes, and please share. I need a lot of help getting my work out, so whatever you can do, I'm helping you. If you can help me, that would be great. Hit the like, the thumbs up, and subscribe. Here we go.
This is Kathy Beale of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for Sunday, March 9th, 2025. Today has three main parts. The first part, which is the bulk of the day in the U.S., continuing yesterday's highly active theme, then hitting a wall and just feeling like nothing's getting anywhere, so may as well put your feet up for a while, and then gregariousness kicking in when the evening shows up, wanting to have a good time, maybe to make up for being so busy and purposeful all weekend long. That's all for now.
Yeah, with that moon and Leo coming in tonight, we're going to feel more fiery. So let's, thank you, Kathy. To book a reading with Kathy, to check your astrology chart, it's empowermentunlimited.net. To book a reading with me, I have a special offer going on through Tuesday. For the special offer for a reading from me, go email me at dion7@gmail.com. Okay, 3 cards from the Osho deck for today. So I just want to reiterate, make an effort, because it's really helpful, to only read that which is positive, to only read and look at and watch that which is positive and hopeful. It's science of mind. It is, you know, what we focus on is where energy goes. It's right there. All right, join us at 1 o'clock on Sundays every week. So creativity, that's what I'm talking about. Using your creative mind, using our creative minds to create the outcome that we want. Completion, a lot of things are coming to a head in terms of people really getting what's going on. Like that's coming to, it's coming to a point where it's, just understand, it's not going to be everybody. Some people will never leave the cult, no matter what the cult is, whatever the cult is. Okay? But I'm going to call this reaching a tipping point. The completion card feels to me like it's speaking to reaching, really getting close to a tipping point where the American people, enough people rise up that a difference happens. This is a full moon lunar eclipse week. The full moon lunar eclipse is on the 14th, which is Friday. So we're building up to that. And that's the full moon time is completion time. So we're coming to a peak and traveling. Keep on feeling the movement forward. Keep feeling the movement forward. Keep focusing on the movement forward. Remember, Kamala Harris kept saying, we're not going back. Well, we're still holding that. We're not going back. Energy doesn't just go away completely. Energy gets transformed. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It just changes from one form to another. That's a law of physics. So know that we're moving forward. We're traveling forward. It's up to our creativity to have vivid imaginations about what we're creating. Watch Bernie's rallies. Bernie's attracting thousands, like I think it was 10,000 people in Michigan. This is huge. That movement that started with the Kamala Harris campaign, it didn't go away. All those people are still here. So us plus the MAGAs who are just having probably like sticker shock, literally, means that our movement that we started with the Harris campaign, especially in full force, the Harris-Walz campaign, that movement is being added to and increased by really millions, showing us that good will happen, that this fascism will be overthrown. And we can dwell in stories of the past about how it's not worked in the past in world history, or we can dwell on when it has worked in the past to push back, to revolt, to say we don't stand for this madness, we don't stand for idiocracy, and we especially don't stand, we the people do not stand for aligning with fascist regimes. We don't align with cruelty. We don't align with sadistic, genocidal treatment of human beings, which is what Kim Jong-un and Putin, and we won't talk about China right now, what they engage in. This is like power to the people. We are rising up in huge numbers, much too numerous to count. Like my song, We Won't Be Backing Down, says. We will not be backing down. Join the revolution. You will be sorry if you don't join the revolution. And the revolution is cool. We're the revolutionaries. So with that, I'll come back later for people who are members. I'm doing around a 20-minute video daily live stream set to members only on a course that I wrote called Releasing Religious Guilt. It's for everybody. All right, we'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Namaste.